I posted a photo yesterday on the community section of YouTube to suggest that everybody start watching the marijuana portions of their portfolio. Basically, the news today is that the Dow is set to possibly surge 5%. Now, on an opposite screen right now, I'm watching my positions in general. Like right now, it looks like the Dow is down from from Friday, which was 28,323. However, they're suggesting that there's going to be a surge because, as I said, one thing the market really hates is uncertainty. And now that this election is over, I'm already seeing a surge in my portfolio right now. For instance, on a separate screen, I'm looking at FCAU, which is Fiat Chrysler. I told everybody to get into Fiat Chrysler back when they had hit their 52-week lows. So if you had gotten in within this year, based on coronavirus knocking down the market, you would have been able to buy in at about $6, give or take a couple of cents. Right now, Fiat Chrysler is hitting the $14.22. I'm looking at my other screen right here for TD Ameritrade. CTIC, which that's not automotive. CTIC, I told you all to get into that along with AIM Immunotech. Now, while I will admit that right now AIM is down, what is it? A little bit. It's down like 2 cents. It's not down that much. But CTIC, and keep in mind, because I don't delete my videos, you can go back. I was telling y'all to get into CTIC back when it was 79 cents. CTIC is up to $3.26. So right now I'm looking at my portfolio gain right here. Very beautiful in the green. I bought a lot of CTIC, but CTIC I've had history with because CTIC was the first stock that I actually started trading because my uncle had suggested that we buy into CTIC, and this was years ago. They had a drug that they had designed where they take a sample of a person's blood, and it's kind of like the thing that you're hearing about with coronavirus right now, where they take blood from a person who's built up antibodies, and then they inject it into another person in order to give that person a mega dose of immunity and whatnot. So CTIC, that's a biopharma company. You can study up on them. Yeah, they gone through some litigation a couple of years ago, and it sent their stock plunging. But the thing about it is their 52-week low was 62 cents. I didn't get in at 62 cents. I got in at around 70-something. But I was telling y'all to get into that before it hit 90 cents. And right now, it is 3.26. It's $3.26. Okay, Ford is definitely up from where I told you to buy into it. So I see a gain on my TD Ameritrade for Ford, and as well as these other what are they called, auto companies. Now, Neo and Candy, which I've been talking about a lot. Candy just got approval to sell their EV, the electric vehicles, in America. Now, the thing you got to remember is Chinese-made products are cheaper. However, being cheaper puts them in range of people who normally couldn't afford to buy better. So let's say you can't afford that Tesla Model 3. Chances are Candy is going to have cars that are cheaper than the Model 3, even when it's base configuration. And also, you got to remember, like, see, all these right-wingers are pissed off at Joe Biden. Oh, he's going to sell us out to China. Listen, first of all, the products that like, for instance, I'm using an iPhone right now. Guess where that's made? I'm using a big-ass Alienware computer, and I got all this electronic equipment around me. Guess where all this stuff is made? Bottom line is, China's been allowing America to live a quality of life that its productivity does not justify, and that's the reality of the situation. So my bottom line is not to argue about geopolitics. My bottom line is to tell you how to make money. And that's what the bottom line is. So if you can't take that I'm talking about Chinese stocks that people should be getting into with some money in order to make more money, then what you need to do is hit the unsubscribe button and get your ass out of here. Because the bottom line is, I don't care if this shit is made on the moon. The bottom line is, how do I make money off of it? That's the bottom line. And if you can't take that, then you can go to the White House with Trump, help him pack his shit, and you can cry with him. But other than that, I don't care. My bottom line is telling people where to put their money. I told you to get into Neo. I told you to get into candy. Everybody knows I've been telling them to get into candy since what? Candy was $5. It was less than $5. I've been telling you to get into candy. I've been telling you to get into Neo. Where's Neo right now? Boom. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. I've been talking about Neo. There were people who didn't even know about Neo. I've been talking about it for months. Months. 3 months. It is now hitting the $40. What is it? It went up to like 43. I think it was a little bit higher than that. Yeah, but my bottom line is, listen, I don't give a shit where the stuff's made as long as you make it money off it. And that's how the free market economics works. So anyway, my bank stocks are making moves. I'm looking at pretty much all these banks are moving up, but the one I'm looking at specifically is my Bank of America, my Citigroup. Let's see. Yeah, they're all up. Now, okay, I'm not gonna rant and shit for a very long time, but what I want to talk about specifically is the marijuana stocks. So, let me just look at my positions in my watch list. Because that's where I pretty much been focused. And the reason why is because marijuana stocks have mostly been penny stocks that were easy to buy into. Like, for instance, if you've never started a portfolio before, if you buy into a lot of these marijuana stocks right now, they're all so cheap until you can buy sizable portions of them. So even if you spend $10, you're still getting like more than 100, maybe even 1,000 shares in certain cases. If you spend $100, you're getting a lot, like maybe 10,000 shares or whatever. Now, my strategy was always to buy these things in blocks. Usually my blocks are 1,000 or 10,000 or even 1,000,000, depending upon what I'm buying. Now, the thing about it is, marijuana stocks have not moved in a long time because they knew Trump wasn't going to legalize anything. But now you're seeing that the states are voting to legalize marijuana. In fact, Oregon took it to the next level. They legalized marijuana, meth, and crack, and well, basically cocaine. I'm not going to say crack because crack is whack. But anyway, Oregon took it to the very next level, and they said, nah, everything's legal. So you can bet that there's going to be a lot of people moving to Oregon now. But me personally, I don't do any of this stuff. I just buy the stock, you know, because the thing about it is there are a lot of people who will fight me and argue me down. Oh, weed never killed nobody. Weed it makes it so that my autistic daughter can eat her food without throwing up, and it satisfies my stomach so that my cancer doesn't hurt me and blah, blah, blah. Listen, I don't care about all that. All I care about is putting my money into legal and appreciating assets. That's all. Because I don't want the IRS coming after me and trying to throw me into the booty house. So as long as this stuff is legal, you can't do nothing to me. And that's just how it is. So anyway, let's look at, okay, so I have, what is this? BLOZF. They make, what is it called? The marijuana breathalyzer. And they are definitely on their way up. They have been higher because, like, when I bought them, I mean, it went from 15 cents to like $3. But over time, marijuana hype was down because of the fact that Obama was out of office. So for a whole 4 years, thank God it wasn't 8, but for a whole 4 years, we had to sit through Trump talking smack. Oh, yeah, well, we'll look into marijuana. We'll look into that. And then he had no intention of doing anything about it. Had no intention of doing anything about it. But now, Biden and Harris are going to have to allow marijuana legalization simply as an apology to all those people they locked up. And I don't, please stop. Oh, yeah, well, you're a black man. How could you be for Kamala Harris? She's liking the black people. How could you be for Joe Biden? He's liking the black people. First of all, I've already answered this a number of times. Number one, I was growing up in the 80s when we had the crack epidemic, and Bill Clinton signed that crime bill, and he sent crime plunging. And thanks to Bill Clinton and Joe Biden, and probably a lot of the people Kamala Harris locked up, thanks to those three people right there, I didn't end up getting hit with a stray bullet because some gangbanger wanted to have a shootout with another gangbanger. If your family member got locked up for something stupid, then they shouldn't have been doing it. That's the bottom line. So I stop throwing that nonsense at me. Yeah, you're a black man. How could you be for Kamala Harris? She's not even black. Yo, listen, I got a photo of her. Her father's black. In this country, if you even have like one drop of black blood in you, you're black, period, and that's it. So stop with the bullshit. Please just stop, because you make yourself sound stupid. So anyway, so blows off. Doing great. Let's go on back to where I keep my... Because you see, the problem is there's no app that gives me every single thing I want. So I end up having to use TD Ameritrade, and I've got to use the Apple Stocks Watch app. So there's not a single one that gives me everything I'm looking for. So, okay. So where are we? Cannabis. Yes, you can. So anyway, Can is up. Oh my God. Wait. What's it for the week? Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Ever since we found out Trump's ass is out of office, look at the trend. Oh my goodness. I got, what is it? How many shares of this do I got? Let me look at my TD Ameritrade real quick. Oh my goodness. It appears that once they got rid of Trump, all of a sudden, the trends are up on marijuana. Now, gee, I wonder why that is. Yes, sir? I wonder why that is. How many shares of this shit do I have? Oh, yeah, here's my positions. Okay, let's see. Where is it? See, you don't know why I'm making these sounds. Let me tell you something. You'd be making these sounds, too, if you were watching yourself earn money that easily. It's not even funny. Oh, my goodness. I bought Can a while ago. I bought Can when it was 0.26. I didn't get the 8, but I got the 0.26. Uh-oh. Ooh, boy. CBDS. What we got here? Let me see how many shares I got it at. Where's that on my... Where's CBDS? It's here somewhere. Ooh, uh-oh, wait. What are we looking like for the week? Uh-oh, it's up. Oh, so you mean to tell me that just by throwing a lunatic out of the White House and getting somebody in who's a little bit more comfortable with marijuana, all of a sudden the trend is up? Oh, my goodness. Uh-oh, green... what? Wait, what? Oh, what's it for the day? Oh, uh-oh. Where's my green grow? Where's my green grow? I've got, wait, where is it? I've got over 10,000 shares of this. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe it. You know what I was watching yesterday? I was watching the Boondocks. I never actually binge watched that show, but now I've actually started binge watching that show. That show is incredibly hilarious. Like, I was watching it. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness, that green grow. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. Ooh. What's this? Fight didn't mean nothing until they threw that lunatic out of the White House. Fight is up, just going up. 0.02. So we're up 2 cents for every one of... How many shares do I have of this? I got over 10,000 shares of this. I got 2 cents for every 10... What is it? For every 1 share, I made 2 cents. Whoa! The math is just astounding. How about vape? Okay, no movement there. I think they closed that position out or something. MJNA and MCOA, I told you about this one back. I think it was probably in February or March, but my videos tell the whole truth, so whatever. When I bought MJNA, of course, I started with 10,000 shares. Already, I'm looking at a gain of, what is this? $321. Okay, that sounds good for right now. That sounds good. But see, when I bought it, the shit was so cheap. Because if you look, even if you go a week back, there was no movement. It was 0.014. Now, what does that mean? Because some of y'all ain't good with math. 0.014 means that if you took 100 No, wait. If you, let's say you wanted to buy 1,000 shares of it, all you'd have to do is multiply 0.014 times 1,000, and you'd get 1,000 shares of it. But you'd be getting that 1,000 shares for like $114, and now you oh man. Well, we'll come back to that in like a couple of months after Harris swears in on that Bible for Inauguration Day. Oh, look at this. Look at this. MCO. Now, MCO has not been performing as well as MJNA, but I don't really care because I bought 10,000 shares of this stuff and it was dirt. Look at how dirt cheap it was. If you had bought it at 0.001, you buy 10,000 shares for like less than $100. I mean, just crazy. And we're slowly moving. We're slowly moving. We're slowly moving. Look at that. Okay, hemp. Bought hemp. Just this week, it's moving up. Wow. Okay, Indo hasn't moved. I don't know why. I got to do some research into that company. ERBB, American Green. Board of Directors gives green light 1 week ago, gives green lights to its cannabis division to expand growth management by 300%. You know why? Because they finally got that idiot out of the White House. How about that? How about that? So, I think I've posted, I know if you look back at my video, you can see my weed stock. Like I have a video, it's called Kamala Harris for Weed. And I talked about my entire TD Ameritrade portfolio or whatever. But guess what, guys? Things are looking real good for weed. I guess the final piece of this puzzle, now that they've started to move, is that, we got to throw that orange clown out of the White House. And once he's gone, we're going to make so much money that you're going to be tired of making all that money. You're going to be like, hey, don't give me any more money. I don't need any more money. Why are you giving me all this money? Tax me. Take some of this money. Trust me, what we're looking at right now is you're going to be making so much money and you're going to be so tired of winning that you're going to be like, I don't want to win no more. I'm tired of winning. I want to lose maybe once or twice. Well, maybe not once or twice. But we're going to be tired of making all this money off this marijuana. We're going to be tired of it. Mark my words.